Aloha, hope you're doing well today. I'm going to be pulling a card from the Wild and Unknown Archetypes deck, but I wanted to start with the fire first. So here you go. And I'm just going to start pulling the cards. I like to pull on camera, so I don't know, I think that people like that better. So it kind of starts off a little rough, but have no fear, the message will be authentic and for your highest and best good. So I really do hope you're doing great today. And let's just see what interesting stuff the spirit world has for us today. All right. Okay. Oh my goodness, look at that venom at the bottom. Ooh, I hope that's in your past. All right, we're going to be talking about the shadow today. Oh, that reminds me of the Tool song, 46 and 2. All right, so the shadow. The shadow is... the shadow is a self. So page 117, because the archetypes are either the self, tools, initiations, things like that. All right, so the shadow, the unspeakable, the unwelcome, the denied. Although every card in the archetype deck has a shadow potential, this card asks us to delve into the qualities of the shadow itself. We often think that the shadow can be purified, illuminated, and made right through effort and achievement. However, it is typically the case that our lofty pursuit of ascension and perfection is the very source of shadow material itself. By rejecting parts of ourselves and the world, we begin to separate from the whole. Rather than getting to know the qualities and content of our shadow, we busy ourselves with avoiding its presence. This is cracking me up because this is completely what's going on with the collective right now. We're being asked to purge whatever is in those dark, deep places. So when this card appears, it's time to take inventory of those things you've been denying. When the mind responds with no, anything but that, you are touching shadow. Find support. I've gone through that already. That's funny. Find support for this deep inner work and have moved toward the shadow with patience and compassion. I've definitely been doing that and integrating my light and dark parts and just loving on my weirdness and all the stuff that I think is ugly and terrible and horrible. And it's just who I am. It's part of who I am. So, anyway, what else? Contemplate the following scientific observation. The closer an object, a person, place, or community is to the light, the longer the shadow it casts. Interesting. In the shadow of the gods are the very gods themselves. Reflect on the statement by James Hillman in A Blue Fire. What do you desire about yourself? By answering, you move toward shadow. So you're revealing your unconscious aspects of the self and the world. Wow, it almost kind of dovetails on the last reading, which was about the poet having a mind-blowing experience. So you continue to have mind-blowing experiences, great revelations about what is in you that you don't want to take a look at. Well, that's exactly what needs your attention the most. So let's see how you can be supported by the angels and ancestors at this time, because it's pretty much the dark night of the soul that this card is talking about. And you definitely want to do what, like this card is showing, you want to integrate all of the aspects into your true identity of who you are. So we have to admit that we are all sorts of stuff mixed up into one crazy human. So how are you guys gonna help us? Hold the light, hold the space, hold the space. So holding yourself with compassion while you go through this, for sure. And sometimes when I see this card, I think of holding the line. So he's a wise person that kind of has an overview of everything that's going on and the reason behind things. And he's holding space and holding the line for the people that are doing this type of shadow work, if you will. All right, so let's just dive in and see what comes up. Wait for important information, the oracle. So definitely, like, things like this are going to help give you insight and information as to your next moves forward. And what you need moving forward would be moving within into these shadow parts of yourself. So let your inner knowing drive where you need to go in order to get to those pieces of yourself that you need to reintegrate. And it's similar to doing a soul retrieval, a shamanic soul retrieval, where a shaman goes into the other realms to pull back and retrieve all the parts of yourself that have been lost along the way. And so that's a little bit of what we're doing here. We're bringing parts of ourselves back into the light, into alignment, and integrating all of our stuff into our now moment. So harness your mystic power. This is Goddess Isis, and you can definitely lean on her for help in this area. She's definitely got some experience in going through difficult times and getting through it. All right. Protection Guardian, drop your shields. Your angels are surrounding you with protection at this time. So while you're going through this very vulnerable time of doing this introspection, just know that your angels are protecting you and surrounding you so you can allow yourself to be vulnerable during this time. How about one more? Ooh, mirror. Mirror guardian. Gardener. Take time to reflect. Again, this message is just repeating, okay? So in order to find out what's going on in these dark recesses of your subconscious, you really need to take the time to reflect and look at the bigger picture of who you are. And I'm definitely stop being so defensive and know that you're protected during this time. Let's see, anything else today? How about let's take an Ascended Masters card for advice on just anything more that we can get to help you, because this is no small thing. This is huge. This is the stuff that makes or breaks people. If you continue on rejecting what's in your shadow, then it will come out in really awful ways, you know, usually like codependency, or it's also addictions and just unfulfilled, unhappy life when you just ignore the dark stuff that's in there. So be brave and have courage. You can do it. Your angels are guiding you. Your higher self is guiding you. And persistence will pay off. Persistence, persistence, persistence. And it's interesting because he's a sun god and we're entering Leo season. And I feel like we all have our inner lion coming up right now. And it's time to have courage and strength. And the sun's been giving us some great solar flares to really help us level up, because it does help us to clear out the stuff in our bodies so that we can receive and hold more light. There's Isis again. She's been all up over this stuff. All right, she's really here to help. So balance career and home life. I don't know what else to say. She's come here twice to say, hey, you really got to balance not just your home life, like this card says, but balance your dark and your light. Okay? She is about balance, and she's here to help you because she's the Divine Mother, and she wants to be your mom and hold your hand and help you walk through this shadow time. All right, so I want you guys to just believe that you can do it. Archangel Michael is here to say you can do it. You've got this. One more. See the other person's point of view. Wow, that has a lot to do with this too. Reflecting, seeing the other person's point of view, looking at different points of view by taking this time to reflect. So that's really interesting. All right, you guys, you really can do it. You have the divine support, and I can't wait to check in and see how y'all are doing next time. So take good care of yourself, and good luck, and leave me a comment if you want me to pull cards on a specific situation that you're going through. I'd be happy to. Take care. Bye.